Hi folks, I'm here with Toby Lancaster and we're going to be talking about something pretty awesome for those people who like a little bit of sort of solo dungeon delving and the like. So can you tell us a little bit about 2D6 Realms and all the things you've got going on with this?
Yeah, so this is the expansion for 2D6 Dungeon. Okay. So you're an adventurer and the land above the dungeon you could explore as well. Mm-hmm. So with this, you get a book and it has tables and cards showing the monsters, and you explore the land, you go from square to square, finding out what type of land and creatures that you'll fight there, and it basically is just a crawler, classic crawler, you know. So, and it's solo RPG. There are RPG elements. You can meet characters and interact in that way, and you build. Basically, your aim is to build a legendary weapon and a fabled armor. And
classic stuff again, yeah.
It's lots of classic. Kind of pulls in a lot of D&D stuff, you know, and when you've made those, and you're also building land and you're building structures and buildings, and those facilitate this advancement in your character. Right, yeah. So when you complete the dungeon, you become a legend, but by building your realm, you can enhance the legend status.
Love it. Yeah.
And then the third book in this series is called 2D6 Legendary Dungeon. Basically, that then takes you into a harder dungeon.
Okay.
With another narrative, and it's like a series of three adventures that you go on. But there's hours of play, and it's designed. There's replayability in it. The tables are large, and there's lots of options. So it's it is basically hours of entertainment. But you can just dive into it and do like a couple of spaces, and then you leave it alone and come back to it.
Essentially put your finger in the page like fighting fantasy and then come back a little bit later kind of thing.
There is a sense of fighting fantasy to this. It's definitely been inspired by fighting fantasy. I mean, the Warlock of Fire to Mountain, I was a massive fan of when I was 10, and that has been drawn into this. So you understand turning, and there is a thing called inventive usage in the game, whereby you can take the descriptions that you see, you read, and you can take bits out of those and DM it yourself.
Oh, okay.
So if you find items, you can write those down on your sheet and then use those in a quest. And you find small miniature caves and towers and stuff like that within your realm that you can explore and then use those.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And you were saying there's a couple of different variants of products for people to pick up. So you've got like hardback books, ring-bound books, and all that kind of thing.
So because there's a big community around the game, we're always looking for feedback. And one of the things that people said to us was that the spiral bound would be very useful because there's a lot of tables in here. Yeah. So they can lay them flat and use it that way. So what we did was with the first book, with Dungeon, we did a spiral bound edition, and it just proved immensely popular. And although, personally myself, I've always liked to see the spine, it just blew me away, the popularity of having that format. So that was purely listening to the community. We did that, and now we do it with all of them, and it's like one of our biggest sellers.
Brilliant.
So I mean, I was shocked myself, but when I stream, I use the spiral bound.
Okay.
And it's much easier to lay out in front of the camera, and in that way, it's just like, that's one thing that I believe you sort of be open to when you do stuff like this. Listen to the feedback. Yeah. And I tell you, it was really, really useful, and go for it.
If somebody wants to come and watch you doing your live streams, where do they find you? Well, plug yourself.
Yeah. Well, I usually stream on Friday evenings.
Okay. Yeah.
If you just look up Toby Lancaster on YouTube, you'll find me there. There's I don't know 150 videos there, and you can see me play testing the latest version, Legendary Dungeon. Yeah. So, and the Animal Companion, so there's a new one called Animal Companion as well. And I just basically, some people think I'm crazy, but I play test the current state of the game live.
Great. Yeah.
And people give me feedback, and I make notes, and I really believe in transparency when it comes to development. Yeah. So, that is basically what I do. Yeah. I also do little videos on the same YouTube channel as well and stuff like that to try and...
So people can come and see how the game works, how it all, and sort of be part of the development of it and all that kind of thing as well, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And if someone's coming to UK Games Expo this weekend, where can they find you? Do you remember your number?
Yeah, I do. It's Hall 3, and the stall is 223.
Brilliant. He did it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Fantastic stuff. Well, thank you very much for talking us all through that, Toby. That was really, really cool. If you want to come and check out some really interesting solo role-playing, dungeon delving, adventuring and all that kind of thing, come and check out 2D6 Realms and 2D6 Dungeon and all that kind of thing. And we'll be back in with more videos in the near future. Make sure to check out the live blog and the live stream we're doing this weekend and everything like that. And we'll see you guys soon.